All right, so I want to go from that to a couple of other New Year's Six bowl games that include the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. And the reason I want to talk about those is because Texas A&M is probably going to boat race North Carolina, and Oklahoma is probably going to boat race Florida. Why? Because Florida lost Kyle Pitts to opting out, lost Trayvon Grimes to opting out, lost Kadarius Toney to opting out this morning, and then Jacob Copeland tested positive for coronavirus. That's like 70% of their wide receiver production or receiver production, and like 50% of their touchdown passes. So it's going to be Kyle Trask and a bunch of children. Okay? Now, those children are talented because it's Florida. But still, Kyle Trask and a bunch of children. Meanwhile, Mac Brown's UNC lost their number one wide receiver, both of their star running backs, Michael Carter and Javonte Williams, who are ridiculously awesome, and their best defensive player in Chaz Surratt. To which I would say again, if the games mattered, if the number 13 team in the country was playing in a playoff, guess what probably would be going on right now? We'd have kids opting in, right? If the number 7 team in Florida was playing in the playoff, probably have kids playing this game. But as you and I agree, children, go get your money. Don't. Yeah, don't risk it all for this.
Too many stories of knees going the wrong way. Go get cash.
Right. And then for every one of those, you got somebody who want to pop up and be like, Jalen Smith was a first-round draft pick they didn't take till the second round. Shut up. I hate you. Like what are you talking about? Also, to be Jalen Smith right now, my goodness. I don't know how much anybody's keeping up with the Dallas Cowboys except me, but they have decided they are going to make me care next week because apparently they win. They make the playoffs as a 7-9 team. I don't want that for the Dallas Cowboys, but I also would really love for my team to be in the playoff, which makes my point about college football even more prescient. What if we had an 8-5 team playing in the national championship game against Alabama? That'd be so much fun.
I would love that. That would give you the opportunity. College football hates a Cinderella.
Right.
Every other sport loves it. College football is like, no, you must be this tall to ride. You must lift this much to come in here, and that's fine. Like, I get it, but man, wouldn't it be nice?
So
it'd be nice to say like this team they crawled in and they gritted out a championship.
Well, and that's the thing though. Like, it's not the team to crawl in would be from the Power 5, right? That's first. Because the group of 5 ain't getting ranked inside the top 16 with anything more than one loss, right? There's a really interesting stat I saw as I'm watching Coastal Carolina and Liberty play in the Cure Bowl. There have been 8 teams outside the Power 5 to finish undefeated since the BCS era began, 1999, 1997, somewhere in there. But I would have known 7 of them. I would not have known that Tulane went 12-0 in like 1999. Did you? Do you know that?
I did not.
Right. How great would it have been to see Tulane just being like, no, this is our magic year. This is great. And then, Central Florida did it twice and then lost the Fiesta Bowl to LSU. Fine, whatever. I would much rather see that than know that Florida don't care, don't want to be at the Cotton Bowl. Dan Mullen's sending the kids home. And they come back, and Jacob Copeland got coronavirus. But it also gives me an opportunity to tell a Jacob Copeland story. So Jacob Copeland committed to Florida on national television on signing day, ESPN. Jacob Copeland came out with the hats, among them Florida, Tennessee. His mama is sitting next to him on his right with a Tennessee beanie on and like Smokey the Dog. And when this boy pulled out Florida, his mama stood up, walked out in front of the camera, in front of the table, and kept walking. And Jacob had to just kind of look over there and see his mama just walking off because he had committed to Florida on national television when she decked out in Tennessee gear. That's what I love. That's what I'm here for. That's my favorite thing about college football is those instances. Because, it's almost like Alex Collins years ago. Alex Collins wanted to go to Arkansas, I believe it was, because he ends up at Arkansas. But I think his mama wanted him to go to Miami. This boy said he was going to Arkansas, and his mama absconded with his national letter of intent. Like she just left the state with it. He ends up going where he wants to go. But like, what kind of son do you have to be to go against your mama's wishes about where you go to college? Because as I understand it, you know, the exception probably Landon Collins, Jacob Copeland, Alex Collins, mamas are undefeated. So they're like, I don't know, 97-0, 97-3. If we're doing this 100 times, what do you think the response would be from your moms if you decided you were going to go to a school she didn't wish you to go to?
I mean, it would truly depend on what kind of school it was. If my mom wanted me to go to Howard, and then all of a sudden I turned around and went to Ole Miss, yeah, we probably have some words. I truly don't know, because like I think about that story. Like she's decked out in Tennessee gear, and he turns around and shows the Florida hat, and it's like, I bought a house on Rocky Top Road. Like I got all your books. I looked on to me there has to be like, I'm not a parent, so I would love for a parent to chime in with my kid said that I've committed to this university that, you know, you being my folks would probably be on the hook at least a little bit for. I don't know, man. It would probably be real tense around the holidays.
Oh man, you know, because like that's part of it. And I need to be clear about this. She had on a Tennessee beanie and an Alabama shirt, but either way, it ain't Florida, right? That's like.
No, that's one of those things not like the other.
Right? You know what I mean? Yeah, from my standpoint, I'm sure my moms would have some things to say, and then she would get on board, right? But the idea that I would do something like that, nope, can't do it.